Claire stands frozen in the rain, staring at the billboard with her own face plastered across it. Billboard text: Missing Claire. Our subject of interest. Level 4, cognitive split. Approach with caution. Behind her, the homeless man, now clearly the same man from the facility, lowers his hood. Man, you were supposed to forget everything. Echo wasn't meant to be broken. Claire turns toward him slowly, eyes sharp with clarity. Claire, you put me in a lie. I made sure I left a way out. He smiles faintly. Man, you're still inside, Claire. Just deeper now. This city, this moment, it's part of the fail-safe you created. Final loop. Claire's jaw tightens. Claire, so none of this is real. Man, it's as real as you want it to be. But if you want the truth, there's one last door left to open. He steps back and points to a narrow alley behind the billboard, pulsing faintly with blue light. Claire glances at it, then back at him. Claire, what's behind it, man? The origin, your original memory, the one they tried to erase. Once you open it, there's no going back. Claire walks slowly toward the alley. The light grows brighter, glitching around the edges. She looks back one last time. The man is gone. She exhales and steps through. Claire blinks. A single chair in the center of the room. On it, an old device. A headset labeled Echo, Project Termination. A note lies beside it in her handwriting. Note, if you're reading this, it means you made it. They lied to us, all of them. But you're not just a subject, Claire. You're the designer. Claire stares at the headset, realization crashing over her like a wave. Claire, I built this. She sits, slides the headset on. A soft click. Her eyes flutter shut, black screen. A moment of silence. Then her voice, confident and clear. Claire, this is Claire R., activating full system override. Echo ends now. Final line of text appears. Memory restored. System terminated. Fade out. As soon as Claire comes to outside the facility, she sees a billboard with her own face saying missing. Level 4 cognitive split. That means she's still a subject of interest. How did she get here? Is this real? Who's behind this? And how does she stop it? The first thing she runs into is a man who she recognizes from the facility. He looks normal now, like he's not part of the experiment at all. Then she spots a homeless person who also seems to recognize her. And he too looks similar to one of the men from the facility. So what's going on here? Is this another test? She been followed here? Or is this just a coincidence? No. She tries to keep a low profile by putting on sunglasses. But then the same homeless man approaches her again, asking for money, and starts following her. It's becoming clear that something isn't right. There's a sense of unease and paranoia building up as she thinks about the facility and what might be happening to other people. Finally, the homeless guy makes a move, grabs her arm, brings her to an alley. She fights back, takes off his hat. He reads level 3. Just like in the facility, he reveals himself to be the same person she encountered before. He tells her she hasn't escaped, that she's inside a deeper layer of the Echo simulation. This is where things start getting weird. This homeless-looking guy is claiming that this entire city is part of the experiment. He says if she wants to escape, she has to find the final door. Suddenly, 2 guys show up out of nowhere. One of them calls James. They were sent to retrieve her, bring her back to the warehouse, basically recapturing her. Only this time, it's all staged. Like she agreed to come willingly, and she wakes up in the facility again, exactly where we started the movie. But this time, she remembers everything, knowing now that this place is a prison created by a company called Echo. It's a facility designed to imprison people's minds, trapping them in a false reality. It turns out she's not the only one who's been taken. A woman named Lena is also imprisoned here, along with many others. Turns out this facility uses technology to create these false memories, implanting ideas in people's minds. Their goal is to control their targets by rewriting their pasts and making them believe whatever they want. Lena and Claire meet through the intercom system. Lena tells Claire she has to wake up, break free from this nightmare. But then she gets a message over the intercom from someone called Peter. He's a scientist from Echo who reveals some shocking news. He tells her that she was a key player in creating the system, that she was the lead architect of Echo Protocol. Wait, what? Claire is shocked. She doesn't remember any of this. Why would she design something like this? Peter claims she had no choice. Her memories have just been blocked. After Peter leaves the message, Lena helps Claire realize that she's being hunted inside the facility. She needs to find a way to escape before they capture her again. Together, they make a plan to meet at the control room. First, Lena will lure James away by pretending to call him to the office. Meanwhile, Claire sneaks over to the control room on the other side of the facility. But when Claire arrives, she finds the door locked. As she waits for Lena, she sees a clock counting down. If it reaches 0, Lena could get hurt. Suddenly, a voice interrupts her thoughts. It's the same voice she heard earlier. He reveals that he's the CEO of Echo, the mastermind behind all this chaos. He's the one responsible for creating the false memories and imprisoning innocent people. Claire learns that she was recruited by Echo to help improve their technology, but she refused to participate after discovering what they were doing. They retaliated by erasing her memories and trapping her in a false reality. Now she's trapped between two worlds, unsure what to believe or who to trust. She desperately tries to reach Lena, warning her that it's all a lie. But Lena can't hear her. The signal cuts out, and the clock continues to tick down. Time is running out. Then she hears footsteps. Someone's coming. She hides just in time. It's James. He opens the computer and looks around, seemingly oblivious to Claire's presence. But he soon gets a message from the CEO demanding to know why Claire's still there. Did he send for her? What does he want? No, he didn't send for her. She's been hiding there the whole time. James is shocked to discover her. A chase ensues. Claire sprints through the facility, trying to evade James. The CEO watches them both on the security cameras, amused by the game he's playing. Finally, Claire manages to hide in a safe room. She needs to think of a plan quickly. If James finds her, she could be recaptured forever. She can't let that happen. Not only for herself, but for Lena too. She looks around the room and notices a door marked staff only. Oh, maybe there's another way out. As she moves closer, the camera zooms in on the door. We see the numbers 007 carved into it. The scene fades to black. The next morning, Claire wakes up in her bed, feeling confused and disoriented. She tries to piece together the events from the previous night, but it feels like a dream. She checks her phone and sees a text message from an unknown number. It simply says, "Are you awake?" Startled, Claire replies, "Who is this?" The response comes quickly. "It's me. Do you remember?" Still confused, Claire asks. "Remember what?" There's a long pause. Finally, the person responds, "We have to talk. Meet me at the usual place." The message ends with a series of random numbers and letters. Claire is left puzzled and unsure of what to do. She steps outside. She notices a man filming her with a mobile phone. He quickly hides when she catches him. Claire, shaken by the encounter, decides to visit the place mentioned in the message, hoping to get some answers. The location turns out to be a cafe near her house. Claire enters the cafe cautiously. As she scans the room, she spots a man sitting alone at a table. His back is towards her, but she can feel his eyes on her. Slowly, he turns around, revealing his face. Claire's eyes widen in surprise. It's the man from her dream, the man who had been filming her outside her house. He gestures for her to sit down. Once Claire is seated, the man introduces himself as David. He explains that he knows about her situation and wants to help. But Claire is skeptical. She doesn't know who to trust. David insists that he's on her side, offering to answer any questions she may have. Despite her hesitation, Claire decides to take a chance. She asks him about the man who had filmed her, wanting to know more about this secret organization that seems to be targeting her. David reveals that this man works for Echo, the same organization that's behind the project she was a part of. Echo is led by a brilliant but morally corrupt scientist named William Durr. Their main objective is to develop advanced technology that allows them to manipulate people's memories. Claire is horrified, realizing the extent of their sinister plans. As the conversation continues, David shows Claire evidence of Echo's activities, including documents and recordings that expose their illegal and unethical experiments. Claire begins to piece together the fragmented memories of her past, slowly uncovering the truth about her connection to Echo. It turns out that she was one of the lead scientists working on the project, until she realized the danger of their technology and tried to escape. Echo retaliated by erasing her memories and framing her as a traitor. Determined to regain her freedom and expose Echo, Claire teams up with David. They form a plan to infiltrate Echo's headquarters and gather evidence of their crimes. However, they soon discover that Echo has anticipated their every move. setting traps and using their advanced technology to manipulate them. Claire finds herself trapped in a dangerous game of cat and mouse, forced to confront not only Echo's relentless pursuit, but also her own fragmented past. As she delves deeper into the mystery, she uncovers shocking secrets about her true identity and the extent of her connection to Echo. With time running out, Claire must race against Echo to unlock the truth and reclaim her life before it's too late. Oh, now you know how Claire got here. This was a false reality. All of this was part of the simulation. She was never in danger. She was always in control. And now for the big twist. It wasn't just a false reality. It was a test, a failsafe. In the beginning, Claire was watching herself from outside the simulation. She put herself in there as a test, which means she knew what was going to happen. She saw the homeless man. She saw the billboard. She was aware of it all. So who was Claire really? Well, believe it or not, she was the one who created this. She designed Echo. She was the architect of the entire thing. But how could she have made all of this and then forgotten? This final scene holds the answer. There's a headset labeled Echo, Project Termination. Underneath it, there's a note written in Claire's handwriting. It says they won't believe it's me. They'll think I'm crazy. But I have to try. I'm the original designer. I have to end it. So what she's saying is that she put herself into the very thing she designed. She wanted to see if her own creation could trap her mind, which is why she wrote those false memories. She needed them to catch her. She wanted to be taken. In the end, she reclaimed her identity. She broke through the lies and erased her own programming. This is Claire, our activating full system override. Echo ends now. So remember, it was all her plan. This entire story was crafted by Claire. She was the puppet master. If you like this movie, check out this playlist for more false reality movies. And if you want to watch another movie, click on the screen. Thanks for watching.